Hello Capricorn, welcome to your September reading. This is Crystal Raven. Thank you again for being here. As you can tell, we have two different stacks here. We have an amethyst stack, which is on the left, and moonstone on the right. You can go ahead and choose which one you are being called to as I'm speaking to you now. And then at this, we'll go ahead and move into amethyst, and then moonstone will be the second read. So I want everybody that's new to my channel to understand that I read from the sign that I'm reading for. So this month will be Capricorn, so that's what I'm going to read as. If the story's flipped, then flip it, because you know that. I don't know that, and there's like hundreds of people that are looking at it, right? So I'm reading a general energy for a lot of people, and you need to pick up what resonates for you and then just leave what doesn't, okay? Also, we're not reading like the gender like here in the world, like man and woman. We're reading energy. We're just reading masculine energy or feminine energy, which we all have both, okay? So you could just be operating in more of your masculine energy right now than your feminine, okay? Or somebody you're dealing with. Also remember that these reads are like for you or anyone that is in your environment, people you may be thinking about, family, friends, co-workers, significant others, okay? So there's also that. So even if it doesn't resonate with you personally, maybe it's resonating with someone you know, and maybe you could share the video. If it's not resonating, that's perfectly okay as well. Go ahead and just check out any other reader on here. We have millions of them, and I'm sure somebody will be able to resonate with your story and pick up your spirits, okay? All right, guys, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started into the energy read portion of the read. All right, Capricorn, we are going to talk real quick about the aspects, the planetary aspects of this month and how that's going to resonate with you, how it's going to affect what's going on in your life, okay? So right now, these are all the planetary things that are going on for this month for Capricorn, okay? I also do an affirmation for everyone each month now, and the affirmation for Capricorn this month is, as I rise, I help others rise as well. Okay? I'm going to say again, the affirmation is, as I rise, I help others rise as well. So Mars is retrograde in Aries since September 9th. Okay? We know that. We've been talking about that. All my people who are subscribed to me, you understand planetary aspects to a degree from what I understand, because you guys are telling me you understand it. But anyone that's new, planets are moving all the time, just like we are, which I'm sure you understand that. But the planetary aspects, what I mean by that is that this energy from that planet is focused on Capricorn in a certain way, and that's how the energy is going to play out through the month, and that's why I do this, okay? So with Mars retrograde since the 9th, it's going to bring up frustrations, like frustrations that you've had, it's going to bring them to the surface. And I don't know if it's going to be just because of the competitive energy, family situations, things like that, but there's like an underlying irritability and frustrations due to domestic situations, whatever that is for you, whether you're with your family, with your spouse, with whatever, okay? Whatever you're doing, it's like that. Arguments, you're gonna internally, like you're gonna argue with yourself a lot this month, and you might possibly argue with others a lot this month, okay? Just remember that that's the energy with Mars retrograde in Aries. That's how you're gonna feel. Now, Pluto is retrograde until October 4th, okay? However, you have Saturn, Jupiter, and Pallas, if I'm saying that right, which is a cluster of asteroids. They are actually in Capricorn, and it's the same energy back as May 12th. If you can think back to May 12th and see what kind of energies you may have had at that time, that is going to be the same astral energy that you have now on the 28th, okay? Because Pluto being retrograde it's a hard placement, and it brings out, things that are, things that you don't want people to know. Maybe you have a secret, and it's a personal secret. There's nothing bad to it. It's just your own personal business. That kind of stuff can just be coming out because Pluto's in retrograde, okay? Somebody could have just slipped and said something, not even thinking, and you're like, why did you say that? Just things like that could be happening. But with Saturn and Jupiter, in your house, this isn't going to be so harsh, okay? Pluto's retrograde isn't going to be as bad, okay? It's going to relieve some pressure, is what I'm trying to say, physically and mentally. It will relieve some pressure, okay? There's going to, again, like I said, there's going to be a rise in family fights, okay? There's going to be underlying irritations because of work, money, delays at work, things not going as fast as we'd like them to. And on the 20th, remember that it can get extremely out of control very, very quickly. The energy of the planets aids in it getting extremely out of control very quickly. So you just want to remember that everyone is feeling frustrated to some degree, and everyone is feeling the underlying irritations and wondering what's coming, right? So they're going to be just as aggravated as you are, only I think Capricorns are going to have a little bit more of that want to speak or say something than any other sign, because you're just that irritated with life at the moment, at whatever's going on in your personal space. Okay, so that was like general for love and all this stuff. Anyone who is single looking for love, you're not really looking for it right now, if I'm quite honest. The energy just doesn't sense that. You're not looking to get into some long drawn out relationship. You're more interested in finding yourself. Like you're interested in letting your old self die. Like you do a little funeral for your old identity. Do you know what I mean? And then you're rebuilding yourself. You're reinventing who you are and reinventing yourself before you even think about love. Okay, that's the energy I got with that. For Capricorns that are in relationships, you will have more smooth sailing, more pleasurable experience if you have a steady partner, okay? Talking more, pleasure will be more, all those things, okay, will be smooth sailing for Capricorns in relationships. Intimate conversations, coming out about who you want to be and how you want to live, okay? So there may be these conversations where you're really burying your soul, but you want to also be careful on who you trust with that information and what you're pouring out to them, because the energy of next month with October 13th through the 17th is actually the dates, but it aids in like secrets being revealed. Like I said, people slipping up and just saying something, okay? So if there's something about you, like I'm getting a feeling like there's like a family business that you're telling your family you don't want to do that. That's not your passion, that you would rather, you're trying to tell them what your passion really is, or, maybe, you're a female, female like body wise, and you're really not, you don't feel comfortable in your body and you want to be more, masculine because you feel more masculine, or vice versa. Maybe you're a guy and you feel more feminine. You're just bringing yourself to the surface. And I do feel some kind of work thing, like what you've always done, you're stopping and going a different direction to some degree. And that could be the shocking news, however that may be for you, okay? Or you decide not to go to college. I just heard you don't want to go to college. And trying to tell your parents that you don't want to go to college can be very, very hard, So it's a lot of those different things, okay? But take this time to break down, figure out who you are, become a mess, cry, release, and move forward, okay? Because Spirit's got your back. You are doing well. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. If you're doing the work and you're actually sitting and looking at what you want to change in your life and how you'd like to change yourself, the world. Sometimes we can't change the world, right? But we can do it within ourselves and our presence and how we handle our lives. And that's how we can aid in helping the world, because we are all linked together, okay? So that's the energy. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Again, we are going to do Amethyst first and then Moonstone. Hello, Amethyst. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you. This part of the read from here on is all the love portion, so we'll just stick that there and we'll get to it when we get to the end. Let's go ahead and get started. Angels, gods, or goddesses with you this month. Goddess of the shadows. I am not surprised to see this one. What you perceive to be your dark side is a hidden treasure. Whatever it is that you're trying to talk to somebody about, what you're really wanting to express yourself in a certain way, you may consider that a dark side of yourself, but Spirit is saying you have that within you. You have that fire in those, the chakras and balanced. You know what you're supposed to do, and you know where you want to go, and you have a secret treasure in your, what you're trying to do. Okay. Angel of emergence. So you have a goddess and an angel this month. It is time for the real you to emerge. Look at that, guys. Seriously. What you think is a dark side is not. It's really a treasure. Okay. It maybe somebody made you think that way. I don't know. But it's a treasure. And the real you needs to emerge. Let's see what the overall for the read is. The Throne of Security, the Queen of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and read from the Next World Tarot. This is the only card that I read from the book in my spread because of the message. Christy Seed Road, who did this deck, has a vision of the next world like no other. These cards are absolutely amazing. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is the conforming path of wisdom. In their off-the-grid sanctuary on anonymous territory, they create floor plans for community spaces, solar-powered vessels for urban architecture projects, and sturdy bridges to hold your most fragile steps. The Queen of Pentacles is tough love, with soft edges and a supply of healing herbs.
Mom, I almost got my headphones.
Okay, get your headphones, baby. Excuse me while my little one needs his things. All right, baby. Remember, mommy's working, okay? I love you. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is tough love with soft edges and a supply of healing herbs. They are the kind of love and support that informs independence and cannot exist without it. They ask you to step back in moments of leadership and check the level of compassion that you provide to your community. They ask you to remain strong and wise, to build your secret sanctuaries, and to fortify yourself. They ask you to pursue your personal power as well as it is deserved. At the same time, however, they ask you to listen. Wow. That's something for somebody, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, you are definitely wanting sanctuary and wanting to feel safe, okay? Let's see what animal spirits are here for you this month. Oh, dog spirit 19 breaks down to 10, which is 1. Be loyal to what you love. This is about loving yourself, guys. This is about your safety, your security, loving yourself, okay? Let's see here. Skyrab beetle spirit magic works through you. 52 breaks down to a 7. Guys, spirit magic does work through you, okay? Whatever you're needing to bring forth, bring it forth, because it's going to be something. Look at this. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide another 10 that breaks down to another 1. So we've got 1, 7, 1. That could be significant to somebody, but spirit is letting you know, spirit will provide. Whatever you're needing to do, whatever you want to do, it will work out into your benefit. And another number 1. So we got 1, 7, 1, 1. Ant spirit, time to collaborate. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, yeah, it's, you want to work. But what spirit just told me is you have to break down, like I said, like that dying of the old identity and moving into who you truly are, which is a magical person that, spirit works through. And there's something you're wanting to get up off the ground, and you know who you need to collaborate with is what I'm feeling with this, but you can't until you break down first. Okay, so once you break down, be loyal to what you love, figure out what it is that you do love, understanding that you have to love yourself first brings you into all of this. Okay, let's go ahead and see what signs you could be dealing with this month. You could be dealing with the Taurus, or really just what you believe and the costs. Yeah, the costs of what you want to do. You're weighing the pros and cons, and spirit is just saying to be very direct in speaking on what you believe. Be okay. I don't know other way how to explain this than to do it this way. When you have somebody you love, a friend or whatever, right? And you believe them, and when they say something, you believe them in every way, if that's, a good friend, right? And how they feel and what they believe and what they want in life, and your heart aches for them and goes out to them, right? You need to feel the same for yourself. those loving feelings and everything about the protection and all that stuff, you need to do it for yourself. And I think you're realizing that. Even though Taurus is all about family and home and luxuries and pleasure, which a lot of that can happen this month, it ain't going to be gloom and gloom. I'm just saying you got to have those moments of looking deep inside of yourself so that you can be in your own sanctuary here. And then or you could be dealing with a Virgo or the service of others. Wow. The methods for the healing power. Yeah, there's something that you're really wanting to move. I was going to say get off the ground and move came out. So there's a move you're wanting to make, apparently. Let's go ahead and look at the tarot, okay? I'm using the Mystical Manga Tarot for this. Knight of Cups. So you're feeling your emotions right now. This is, you're really like kind of looking at your emotions and your love and going, it's kind of like it's all in this little cup. And you're like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this love? Look. That's crazy. I just saw this. It's like, what do I do with all of this love? Oh, I will plant it. I will help things grow. I will move into my own sanctuary. That's interesting that came out like that. Let's see what's next. 3 of Pentacles, trying to collaborate. Okay, Spirit is telling me that until you really look at that cup of love and break down and die to that old identity, it's not gonna be easy to collaborate, okay? Because of your emotional state. So once you are letting that go, your team of collaborators is coming in, okay? Ooh, 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords. You don't know who to trust. You simply don't know who to trust. Let's see what's next. Ace of Pentacles. Something is coming, guys, and you know it. And something's coming, you know it, you feel it, and you don't know who to trust. You're looking at yourself and trying to trust yourself and trust what you're doing or trust what you feel when you're feeling like you want to collaborate, but you think people are gossiping about you, saying bad things about you, keeping secrets from you, nobody's telling you the truth. You're really feeling quite interesting here. This is fascinating. It's like you're just looking at your love and all of this is what's behind you, and you're like, what do I do now? How do I pick up and move on? This Ace of Coins is going to do that for you. Let's see what's next. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, baby, coming in, and death. Yeah, that good old Scorpio energy next month. I just heard next month. So here's the deal. By the time that I was talking about that energy for next month in October, you're going to really understand what's going on. And maybe. So what I'm seeing here is that you're really just trying to figure it out. You don't know. You feel like maybe there are people collaborating even behind your back. Here's the deal, though. I feel like there's something that's going to take a turn in your benefit, and your wish fulfillment is coming, and you are going to cut off anything and everything that hasn't been true or honest. And I feel like there could be 2 different individuals here with that energy, okay? Let me look at what the Twin Flame Shadows from Mystic Moon. She also has a YouTube channel. She does a lot of twin flame readings if you're interested in that. But let's go ahead and see what this card says. Cold. Yeah, I think this is a fear of yours. Oh. Goddess of Shadows, what you perceive to be a dark side holds a hindrance. Maybe your dark side is that you're cold. Like you can take your emotions. That's not a king or queen. That's the knight. That's looking at the emotion, wondering which way to go with it, and you can literally just shut down and not give it to anybody. That could be one of those shadow things that you're like, why can't I just turn it off like that? Why am I this way? And that you're that way because you can avoid this type of stuff. Okay? And I'm just getting different messages here for that. I think some people might perceive you that way, and I think that's been something that you've been having an issue with. but I don't think it's going to be anymore. I think people are going to really see, because look, you got into the Nine of Cups. So people are going to see that you're not cold, okay? But I think the decisions that you're having to make, you feel like it may seem cold, okay? You're worried that it may bring you, I can't get the words out. You're maybe frightened that other people will perceive you as a cold person, and you're not. You're just needing to do what you got to do for you and yours, and get things in a set space of a sanctuary that you're really wanting, okay? A safe place. If this is for love, here are the cards for love, okay? We're using the Power of Love Oracle deck, discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yes, yes, yes. I love it, guys. Capricorns, I love that. You are sitting back and waiting to see what's going to happen. Let's see, with the love, with the romance angels, love yourself first. Guys, this can't be any clearer. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And if there are people around you that are being cold and talking crap about behind your back and all this stuff, you're going to show some really, really good discernment, and you're going to start loving yourself first. And the healing angel card message is divine mystery. You, along with the sun, earth, moon, and stars, are part of one creation, a divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be present and feel the power of now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. I love that, guys. I love that. Really quick, just because I don't know why. I know this cuts this stuff off down here, okay? However, I want to take my Under the Roses Lenormand deck, and I want to clarify the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, because you got 5-5, which is like tower, life, path, moment type stuff, okay? And I think you're struggling with what to say, but let's just, if these are actual individuals that are having issues with you, let's go ahead and just get into that, because I can feel you guys being like, okay, so is it people that are talking, or my friends talking behind my back, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm clarifying for those messages, okay? The message that I got originally, though, however, was that you are struggling, you have inner conflict within you on what you want to say, okay? So let's just go ahead and move on to the other message I'm getting real quick, where these could be two different people in your life. The moon fell out. 32 breaks down to a 5. The moon with the 8 of cups. So there is, dreams, shadow sides, delusions, cycles. Okay, so maybe you just feel like people are talking about you and gossiping about you. Yep, that's it. Hold on. With the 7 of Swords, okay? Excitement, curiosity, nervousness. You can feel that something's coming, and that's your issue. You feel it intuitively, and you don't know what this moon is. You don't know what what actually is heading your way. If that is a person, you definitely know that they did lie to you. You're closing out that cycle with the sickle that just fell down. Anybody that's lied or treated you wrong, you are done with. And with the 5 of Swords, the Child and the Lady came out, okay? That can either be, with this 9 of Cups, it could definitely be a pregnancy that you need to tell somebody that either you're pregnant, or your spouse is pregnant, or your girlfriend or whatever is pregnant. This could be speaking on wanting to start something brand new with somebody that you know, and you just can't speak it out, so you're going with the curiosity of it, and you're allowing the beginning and the fun and the play. It's like there's something that wasn't discussed about, I guess, the feeling of youthfulness and playfulness, and the curiosity, and wanting to start over with a significant person in your life, okay? This is just telling me that you are closing out what you didn't see, okay? with the cycles and all that, you're walking away from lies. You're walking away from anything that is immature. Is, as I was shuffling, the Rider came out with a Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, that's where Spirit just told me to place it. You definitely have somebody new coming in that's going to be your wish fulfillment. All this bullshit with the lies and you know, people keeping you in a delusional state and keeping you to where you don't know what you're even, where you're wanting to go, what you're doing, because you're conflicted within yourself, because you can feel the energy of them feeling conflicted with you and all these other things, right? Because you're intuitive too. Done. The sickle. 10. The abundant universe will provide. So cut off whatever it is that you need to cut off to make this better for you. Okay? Because there's somebody that's either being really immature or really wanting to start something with you, and they haven't spoke it. They haven't told you what it is. And I feel like the negative energy of this, right? Hear me out. The negative energy of this is not as bad as you think it is. And when the Ace of Pentacles comes up with the time to collaborate with the Ant Spirit, you're going to actually see that it was beautiful, not scary. Okay? So the what's coming is very, very wonderful for you and beautiful for you. And it's the bottom of the deck, 34, breaking down to 7, the Fish. This is all about money, wealth, success, excelling in your field. Okay, so you are doing great. Just cut off the things that are confusing, cut off the things that you know are deceitful, and start over again with even possibly a woman who you know loves you. Okay? All right. Remember, divine mystery, and use discernment. And you don't got to be cold, and they don't got to be cold. And you are developing the skill to distinguish between love from fear and truth from illusion. All right, guys? I love you, Capricorns. Have a wonderful, wonderful September. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. I really would love you to be a part of my community here. Flamingo hair, don't care. Yeah, it's a thing. It's been since like I started my channel. Anyone that's been with me for a while knows what the flamingo hair thing is all about. But yeah, flamingo hair, don't care. Yeah, so share if you know somebody that could use this reading, and I will see you guys next month. Remember, I love you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful month. Namaste. Hello, Moonstone. Welcome, and welcome, and welcome. Now, you got a lot of animal spirit cards in this one. We'll remove the love portion to the side here. But you got quite a big stack here. So let's see what's going on with my Moonstone stack. Maybe it'll be different than the other read, okay? God of Indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. Maybe you're looking back on something and going, oh my gosh. And Spirit's going, it's okay. A little indulgence. Stop beating yourself up. Pick yourself back up and keep moving forward. God of the arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. Wow, guys, you got two gods, Capricorn. So, your feelings of why you're beating yourself up, those feelings you're having, place those into art, is what I'm getting. Whatever negative energy you're feeling about yourself, put that into art, and you'd be surprised how gorgeous and beautiful it's going to be. That's what Spirit just gave me. Okay, let's see the overall message of the read. The Teacher. Fire in Aries, Mars. Guys, Mars is, you guys know, Mars is retrograde right now. The Teacher. These things say Borderlands. The books say Sister something. Borderlands, The Bridge Called My Back. Thoughts, Cuban. You know, just all kinds of different books, like learning. Let's go ahead and read. I love the fact that the Teacher came out here. That's great. I was saying, like, you learned something, you know what I mean? You're looking back going, man. Let's see here. The Teacher, there we go. The Teacher organizes the platform for the debate, the arsenal for the life's lesson. The guides for poetic, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna start over. The teacher organizes the platform for the debate, the arsenal for the life lesson, the guides for poetic imagination, the textbooks for growing up, and the never-ending stories. Having learned from experience, failed from obstacles, and regrouped through experimenting with right and wrong, the teacher gathers her research and separates it into control and variable positions. She wants us to be able to choose between self-reflection and action, righteous control, or an abuse of power. The teacher asks you to hone your wisest self and turn chaos into a map. Through every triumph, every learning experience, and every moment of unwarranted silence or oppression, the teacher archives the principles that work for herself and for others, creating liberties that help kids learn the definition of justice. She asks you to isolate your mind from the noise and shut down the voices that challenge your intellect. She asks you to study justice. How can you aid and embed a situation at hand through truth and radical responsibility? Uncover a whimsical sense of responsibility that may forget to shower, but always puts justice to the front. Damn. I love how it says may forget to shower. I'm not going to go there, but I think everybody can understand that, especially if you're an intuitive, because it's not that you forget to shower, it's just that, you don't shower every single day. So, yeah, let me turn my phone off, because I did not expect all that to be, just keep going. So, there we go. Let's see what animal spirits you guys have. And like I said, you have a lot going on here. You learned, and now it's time for you to pick up what you've learned. Pick up what you've learned from your indulgence and from your art, from what you consider being maybe a dark side and what you consider being a bright side. You learned, and now you're going to teach. That's amazing. Wow, 46 breaks down to 10, which is a number 1, all about you. Peacock spirit, let it shine, baby. Whatever you got in your mind, the intellect, the beautifulness that is you, let it shine. 20, dolphin spirit, this and that are true. This is gossip. This is gossip. I have a feeling that somebody's gonna, it's like almost a confrontation. Somebody's gonna say something about maybe something that you indulged in, and you're gonna straight up be like, yeah, and the attitude of you accepting yourself for who you are, however that is, almost makes you shine brighter, because you're just like, yeah, I don't care what that person said that or this person said that. I know who I am. That's that energy. 34 breaking down to a 7. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. I love that. Yeah, don't worry about what people say. Be in the present. Let it shine. 42 breaks down to 6. Otter spirit. I love, love, love this card. You are never alone. You may feel like you are. Maybe when you first step out to do whatever it is you're wanting to do, you may feel alone, but you are not alone, okay? Spirit's got your back. Look at that right there, 32. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Spirit has your back on this, on what you're wanting to do, guys. Absolutely. Whatever you've learned was divine, and you are meant to move forward in it. What's this? 63 breaks down to a 9. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. This is what you got to get out of your head, okay? Whatever you stop thinking time was wasted. Stop thinking you're going to waste time if you take a moment and step back and look at yourself and what you really want and how you want to move forward with your own artistic self. Time would not be wasted if you did that, okay? And time was never wasted. Yes! Panther spirit, number 44 breaks down to 8. Reclaim your power. It is time for you to get back up. Get back up, baby. Don't allow anybody to keep you held down any longer. Who could you be dealing with? A Cancer. Your feelings, attitudes about the past, and use your intuition. You're using your intuition to protect yourself from maybe people that don't have the best for you, okay? So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Or Pisces, your idealizations, your dreams. You want to be a part of something that's overwhelming and do something spiritually with it. You're wanting to be a teacher in a sense of whatever that may be. You may be wanting to go into justice and help criminal justice reform. There's a lot of things that you can do with your feelings and your dreams because of what you've been through in life. My goodness, these cards are just all over the place. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say, guys. First card out, the Magician. Wow. And Judgment. Oh my gosh, guys. You know what this is? You literally released your own self-doubt. You released anybody else's doubt in you. You've learned. The teacher is just the magician in a sense because of the fact that you gained the knowledge and then you're using the knowledge to move forward. Now that you know who you are with the Magician, you release with the Judgment. It's releasing that control. It's releasing the outcome. It's releasing everything, okay? Spirit came in and just allowed you to let go and aided you in letting go. Knight of Pentacles, some Capricorn energy there. Strength, Leo energy there. Four of Cups, Cancer, Five of Wands, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Okay, what I see here is this is all about you looking at you and releasing the things you don't like about yourself and knowing that you are strong enough, smart enough, intelligent enough, capable enough to do whatever it is you set your mind to. And you're releasing any of the doubt or anything that you don't need so that you can move forward. You know that you started something. This is something that you've already probably started in the past, and you're needing to go back to it and have the strength to keep it going, whatever that is, whether that's work or relationship or whatever, okay? But you know you've got to go back to something you've already started and show resilience and strength. However, you got the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. This is your inner conflict. This is you stressed emotionally and not seeing the beautiful blessing with this little hand that Spirit has for you. This is another hand to like give you something. Somebody is here that's got this, but you're not even looking at it because of your inner conflict. Maybe you're worried about what all these people think, but you're not even looking at what this person thinks. And this person loves you more than you could even imagine. You know, I don't know exactly who that could be for, but that's for somebody. Your strength. You know, you're trying to find your strength to move forward in whatever is taking a long time to move forward in, okay? So you're looking towards your strength. You're not looking at the conflict, or you're not trying to look at your inner conflict. You're really looking at what you're wanting to get done, okay? This could also be somebody that's wanting to come towards you. Maybe they are, you know, in this energy as well, and they're trying to have the strength to come towards you, okay? And now that you've done all this for yourself, they're really looking at you like, hey, should I maybe go towards that? That could also be for if it's a relationship, okay? Let's move forward here. We got the Emperor. That is Aries energy. That is being on the top of your game. That's you being the teacher here. That's you stepping up and saying, no, this is all your energy, guys. The Magician, the Teacher, and the Emperor. It's your energy, okay? Let's see what's next. The High Priestess. This is Pisces energy. Like I said, you could be dealing with Pisces. You're just following your dreams. That's it. You are following your dreams. You're doing what you know you want to do for you. The only thing is I feel like you have to go back to something that was started beforehand, and it's just taking a long time to get up off the ground. And you need to find the strength within to keep moving forward, even if you don't see the results, and even if you have to fight within yourself a little bit to get some of those emotions out and allow yourself to come up as an Emperor and go and follow your dreams and follow your intuition and follow Spirit, okay? You know what that is personally for you. Spirit is saying, please do so, because you are ready. You're ready. If you don't think you're ready, you are. Let's see what the blockage could be. Non-action. Look at that. She's sitting on a swing all around her emotions, and she's got this butterfly on her shoulder and here and over there too. You are a butterfly. If you start moving forward in this energy as an emperor following spirit, which is who you are, you move forward in that energy. This will no longer be a fear because you are acting out of your emotion. You're moving yourself into a space that you feel more emotionally stable, okay? Let's see what the love portion of the reading says. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Yeah. Okay, so as the teacher, I think knowing that you're moving past all of these things, I think you have to learn how to be tolerant of other people who have not grown as quickly as you have. And that can be a little bit hard to do. But I think that's the this and that are true. The gossip, the BS, you're over that kind of thing. And people are still around you kind of doing it. And you still come out as the Emperor and High Priestess, Magician, and Teacher. So don't worry about nothing like that, okay? Romance, angels, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is you following your dreams. With you following your dreams for work or for your personal expression or whatever it is, with you following it, it brings you into who you're supposed to meet, because you have to get to your status first before you can meet a person at the same status, right? And if your person is at this status and you've been dealing with your emotions and you're trying to get up out of it, they're waiting for, they're waiting. Look at that. I just got that. They're waiting. They're looking out, maybe drinking some coffee, thinking, do I have a person out there that understands me the way that I understand other people? And here you are, vice versa, if that's the way it was. And you're listening to spirit finally, and you're like, okay, in my dreams, I see what I'm supposed to do. You need to get a dream journal, I just heard. I know what I'm supposed to do. Go towards that. What does the healing angel card say? Wow, think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be. And so it will be. Wow. I don't know what you're getting ready to do, Capricorn, for this read, but whatever it is that you just learned is going to go global. And the only thing stopping it is the non-action. Once you start moving towards what you're really wanting, it's gonna take off like crazy. You've got this, okay? All right, that is for the Moonstone read. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're new and you're not a subscriber and this resonated, I would appreciate the support if you would subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Share it with somebody if you think that they may, be able to use it. And again, just thank you guys for being here with me. I love Capricorn energy, and you guys just came up out of something and you're ready to move forward. All right? I love you so much. Have a wonderful September. Namaste.